Hello YouTube, long time no speak to. I've been working some mad stupid hours at work, so it's a long time since I've put up a video. I haven't had time to do much flying, let alone video and anything in editing. But today is a perfect day, the weather's gorgeous, I've got the day off, and I've got something exciting planned. Something I've been meaning to do for a number of years. So let's get up in the air and then I'll tell you where I'm going. Right, here we go. Darley traffic, Golf Charlie Lima Papa Alpha, taking off runway 19, Darley. Right, let's send it. Okay, so where am I going today? I had a choice today. Three of my friends, Mark, Ben and Giles, are taking off from Darley Moor and they're going on a hell of a journey. They are going up towards Cheshire, up the low-level corridor, up towards the Lake District and then on to Scotland, different country. Back down the east coast and then back to Darley Moor. So it's 500 miles they're doing over 3 days. And I would love to have joined them, but unfortunately I've got to go to work tomorrow. So that scuppered that idea. I was thinking of joining them for the first leg to Dairy House Farm, but I'm not going there. So I'm flying to Weston Park. What a day to be alive. It's currently 8:45 in the morning and it's the 16th of June. It's a beautiful day, but the nice thing about flying this early in the morning is that absolutely butter smooth. I'm a passenger. I don't mind saying I'm a little bit apprehensive about landing at Weston Park. For one, it's not an airfield. So normally if you're landing at an airfield you've got a good idea before you get there. You can download the sort of airfield information so you know what the runway directions are and what the circuit directions, circuit height, all that sort of stuff. So you're prepared and you know about that before you get there. The joining instructions I got for Weston Park were vague to say the least. I've got a radio frequency, I've got a direction I've got to land in, and I know that I've got to fly a circuit in a certain direction, but that's it. I don't know, I've got a frequency, but I don't know if there's going to be any sort of anybody at the end of the radio, whether it's just going to be blind calls. So what I was going to do is wait till I was about 5-10 minutes out and just shout up and see if I get a response, and if I don't then I'll just make blind calls to Weston Park traffic and see how we get on. Well, the only other stipulation I had was that I have to be there before 10 AM. The show starts at 10 o'clock, so obviously the last thing you need is a Flexwing buzzing around in the circuit when there's model aircraft flying around. Skydeem is telling me I should be there at 9:30, which is the time I anticipated, so we're all good, we're all good. Well, that's typical, flying along and I've just had a text message from work. Can I come in? Nah. Oh, I'm sorry. That is what the Weston Park Airshow looks like from 2,000 feet. Oh, right, let's see if I can land without making an arse of myself. Weston Park, traffic, Golf Charlie Lima Papa Alpha downwind to land, Weston Park.
Weston Park flight line to visiting aircraft, pass message please.
Golf Charlie Lima Papa Alpha, just turning final to land, Weston Park.
Weston Park flight line, clear to land at your discretion.
Landing, Golf Charlie Lima Papa Alpha. And we're down.
Weston Park flight line to Peabee if you want to taxi up to the top and park on the left hand side. I'll come up and meet you in a minute.
Wilco, Golf Charlie Lima Papa Alpha. Well, that's me safely down at Weston Park. Pulled off a decent landing, which was good because there was a lot of people watching. And the best thing, no landing fee, so it was free. So I've saved myself 15 quid by flying it. So let's go and have a look round, see what we can see.
Very similar aircraft to the Super 40 that carried they're obviously not scales for one another. Look at that, give him a round of applause. That is amazing.
Well, I've just finished having a walk around the show, and I can't describe how much is going on. I've done my best to video and give you a flavour of what's here, but there's that much to see, and I'm only here for a day, so I've done my best. But there's something for everybody. It's not just a day out for people that are into the hobby. There's something for everybody. There's a fun fair for the kids. There's something, places to eat. There's stalls selling all sorts of stuff, not just models, although there's plenty of them. I've seen plenty of people getting the plastic out, so thankfully I haven't got much space to carry anything, so I can't buy anything, so that'll keep the wife happy anyway. Weston Park, Golf Charlie Lima Papa Alpha taking off. Thank you for a great day.
Thank you for coming. Take off.
Well, that's me done, on my way back to Darley Moor, and I have to say, Weston Park Model Airshow, you did not disappoint. What was nice for me was seeing young kids walking around with little boxes with aeroplane kits in them, thinking that that could be the start of their aviation career, if you like. It was also funny watching the dads walking around with bigger boxes, hiding from the wives, or with a look of panic trying to figure out how much they're going to tell the wife it cost. I've been there. I won it in a raffle, honest. Yeah, so before I used to fly Microlights, I used to fly radio controlled aircraft, and I used to go to the Weston Park Model Airshow every year, sometimes twice a year, because they do one in June and they do one in September. And every year I used to see people flying in paramotors and Flexwings and Microlights and full-on, GA aircraft. And every year I remember feeling a little bit jealous that, they'd flown in and I'd driven in. So when I got my licence, I thought, right, I'll stick that on the list. That's what I've got to do. I've got to fly into the Weston Park Model Airshow. One of those things on my bucket list. Ticked. Anyway, I'll probably end this video here. There's not much interesting to happen between now and Darley Moor. I know I need some after sun and a beer. So, until the next one, whenever that may be, I'll see you all in on. Ta-da! I really must turn that off. Every time somebody goes out in my back garden. Don't need to know right now.